story.
And we're live.
Okay, last thing on this note. George R. R. Martin needs to be ashamed of himself because the more of the books I've read, I'm starting to think he has a size and incest fetish, and
He does.
That's all it is. Like,
He does.
You need more. You need more of the Targaryens. No. Give me more of the Starks that were the crazy bastards running around in the snow, simply so that Wisconsin and Michigan and North Dakota can get movies filmed in them, because that's the only place in this country that has snow deep enough, or Canada.
Yep.
So Canada can get the money.
Oh, Canada.
Not Alaska, though. I'm still judging Alaska for all the TV series that they've had.
Well, they had that one vampire movie. That was pretty interesting.
Okay,
Which one?
24 Days a Night.
Yeah, I think so.
It came up with that's a good theory that a bunch of werewolves moved to Alaska, and then every so often when people went to this oil platform and it hit the whole month is going to be nothing but night, that time period where there's no sun at all and really far north Alaska, vampires just come out and kill everybody, and I'm like, that's vampires learning how to game the system. But no, Alaskan bush people, which was 100% fake, and then some of the homesteading shows, and it's one of these dudes, yeah, I'm in Alaska. Dude, you live in Yukon. Does Canada know or Alaska know that you went across the line, and honestly, does anybody care? Because, it's kind of like, Switzerland invading Liechtenstein, and Liechtenstein going, bro, we didn't even know you were here.
Sir Ulrich being, why was I here again?
Anyway, now that we're off of that random babble, welcome to another session of Into the Woods. We are missing Medrid, because Medrid is in New Orleans, making several people, including my wife, aggravated with all the food posts.
Wait, I thought
But
you
Medrid
turned
is
into a
also
rat.
my
My
house.
job.
Yeah, Medrid.
That's my job.
Medrid done run off in character. I'm talking about Chris went to New Orleans for a concert and is eating all the good food and posting up pictures of fried shrimp po' boys, so Emily hates him.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, allow the players to introduce themselves, starting with Preacher.
Oh, I'm Basch. I'm playing Preacher. And I might not be playing Preacher for much longer.
I'm Neysa. Neysa does cosplay, and I'm playing Vipera, tiefling cleric.
I am Spencer, Ninjaspence, and I am playing Jolan T-Spirit, the Swarm Keeper Ranger. Halfling.
And I'm Miro. I'll be your DM / slightly horror story-ish. Your Evil Dead walk through the woods. Probably more like Army of Darkness, honestly. Let's be fair. Let's be honest here.
It's all just...
I've tried to be spoopy.
I would like to point out, the reason that we chuckle and we cause the humor is so we're not crying from fear and angst. It's a balancing act.
If I added spookier music to it, it might be scarier.
True. This is also how I watch horror films, though. I laugh at them.
True. I've gotten that way as I've gotten older. There's movies I watch old horror. I don't watch new horror movies because it's hey, let's just do a gore fest real
Yeah,
quick.
I don't do gore fest.
I watch old horror movies. I'm like, that's so cheesy.
Yep.
Wait, I thought the new horror movies were just jump scares only.
Jump
Gore fest.
scares and gore. Okay.
That's it.
In the last 20 years, the best horror movie I've seen is Dead Snow or Dead Snow 2. And Dead Snow 2 is not a horror movie, it's a zombie comedy. They shoot a zombie with a tank. I will always approve of shooting a Nazi zombie with a tank.
I mean, valid point.
I think everybody would want to shoot the zombie with a tank.
Cloverfield is the best horror movie I've seen in the last 10 years.
Is that really? Is that a horror movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Cloverfield was?
Yes.
With
Yes.
the giant monster and everything?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was more of a survival thing.
It's found footage, survival tracking, monster movie, horror movie.
Yeah.
But it's the only movie I've ever seen that does running away mechanics exactly as they need to be done. There's a cutscene where they're all running across the bridge and they're all out of breath, so all the screaming that was so prominent earlier it's dead silent now except for the panting, which is fucking accurate and nobody ever does it.
Okay. I didn't constitute it as I was kaiju movie, but from not the monster battle perspective.
But it does count as horror too because of all the psychological interplay mechanics between the characters and the environment.
Dope. I learned something. Also, it's for the longest time I did not watch horror movies because I'm a squeamish bitch. I am Like
I was forbidden from watching horror movies after I got terrified of Sixth Sense when I was in 6th grade, so that was great.
I had a cousin that got in trouble babysitting me, trying to show me Freddy Krueger movies, and I'm like the first one is really kind of scary.
It is. Yeah.
Then you get to where they fight Freddy's skeleton,
And it's all just...
and it's such bad claymation. Well, it wasn't bad then, but now on it's kind of like watching Lord of the Rings now. The elves have 5 o'clock shadows because of
Yeah.
HDTV. But I will say this though. Learned a fun fact. Halloween was not considered a scary movie until they added the sound to it. The original playthrough had no score to it, and everybody's like, this movie's stupid. He's slow walking and trying to stab people. This isn't a horror movie. This is a snuff film. Then they added the scary music to it, and they're like...
Just goes to show you what a good score will do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as a recap now... that bunny trail.
So what you're saying is we needed a score to add to this.
Yeah,
We'll do it in
I ain't
post-production.
got money for that.
I mean,
Somebody learn how to
we
do
could just pull up the Duke
the synth.
soundtrack. Just nothing but Duke horns.
That would destroy any form. And then the ground erupts into...
Yes. Sorry.
Get the oven bang in there.
Don't give my kid ideas. But as a recap, the party spent the evening partying with the village of Ember because they were told they were going to be heroes and that they were in the Holy Book, and that they would be sent off the next day to find the Harvest Lord. What they did not realize is that meant that they were going to be burned inside a giant wicker man, along with some other folks that volunteered themselves to be sacrifices.
Oops.
Well,
Got brought to said sacrifice after having to do some terrible self-surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that didn't have anything to deal with
It's not here.
is not here. Pulled a mandrake out of an arm, pulled some type of intestinal parasite root wormy thing, barfed up some type of small elemental baby.
To be fair, we trapped it in my hand, and I hit it with Paler's holy light,
Yeah,
which hurts.
both of you a lot.
Yes.
Then
They gasp.
fled the scene. Medrid turned into a mouse and scooted. Skadooted. Vipera picked up Joe and flew, just like, nope.
We gone.
And Preacher was picked up by his summon, the giant
Statue.
who took flight, but caught a few arrows in the dummy thick back end.
Yeah, we weren't so lucky as everybody else.
And went through the wall, taking some fire damage, landing unconscious somewhere beyond, just barely beyond the initial lights of Ember.
Yeah, I don't think we actually got to landing.
yeah.
Oh no,
Kind
I
of
landed.
crashed.
Crashed.
Kind of crashed.
I landed with style.
So we cleared the wall ahead of
Yeah.
them.
Y'all cleared the wall. Y'all took, I think, maybe 4 fire damage.
It was
from
like 3, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like 3.
Yes, it wasn't much. Like y'all took that, but
Yeah, because I was at max health and then got docked another 3, so I'm back at 40.
so
So did is either one of our passive high enough to realize that they've...
y'all don't really need to have a high passive in this case. You
Okay.
just watch like a 8-foot stark white statue crash into the edge of the deep dark woods just past the fire village that wanted to kill you.
Oh, so we're all the way across the field?
They
Surrounding the
are.
village?
I didn't know what direction y'all were taking because I didn't know if y'all were all flying in the same direction or if it was scatter.
We didn't determine that.
Yeah,
to be honest.
So
bogeys.
let's roll it. Someone roll me a d4.
I got it.
Even Joe went the same direction. Odds you didn't.
That's odds.
So
Bullshit.
I'm gonna say that Preacher's statue went to the wall closest. I mean, well, you're at the center of town, so it went left, and y'all went right.
Okay.
Now, some arrows have flown at you, but y'all have gotten far enough away on the other side. But y'all do not see Preacher. Y'all do not see Medrid. You do not see the statue.
I would like to get us, I would like to continue flying with Jolan to the forest edge, and then we can make a plan to try to recon.
Okay. So y'all are going to keep going to the forest
Like
edge on that
we're
side?
gonna I may zigzag a little bit, throw off pursuit, but yeah,
Okay, so
we're
y'all
gonna
are
be
going
going.
further to the right of the village.
We going for the trees,
Okay,
getting cover.
give me a death save, breach.
It's an 11.
Yay!
So that's one save. Okay.
All right. As soon as we land, I'm gonna be like, all right. Did you see where they went?
No, I didn't see where any of them went.
Right.
Thank you for saving me.
No worries. We ain't got nothing. We gotta find our peeps. Where are they? Which way do we
Don't
go?
know.
Right or left?
As you're doing this, you see Larry sitting there for a second. Hi.
Let's go away from Larry.
No, then Larry's
Yeah.
gone.
Let's go to the left.
All right. Tally ho. So
Alright.
we're scooting left.
So
I don't know what
okay,
direction.
so remember the city has a ring of fire around it. So you're going to fly. What is your fly speed?
Boogies. It should be it's just the same as walking, 30.
So you're dashing 60 feet. Give me another death save. So you're going south and north along the.
Ooh, that's 4.
That's a fail.
I mean,
I mean, you got the map. You can pull up the map on your phone.
Can I try to make a perception check to see if I can spot anything?
I'm going to say this: that the problem is there is a whole burning wall city between you, or I should say village.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that you're passive. No one's coming out. No one has left the city coming to look for you now that y'all booked it. Every so often, you might hear an arrow fired in your direction and thud 100 some odd feet away from you.
my problem is, I don't want to fly over the. I need the
Right.
internet. I'm sorry. I'm trying to load. Because if we fly over, I don't know how much height I can get where that wouldn't potentially be a danger if they got me.
Yeah, that's a valid
So-
thing. So, I mean, and like I said, y'all both noticed that they're not coming out after you.
At this point, I don't have a better solution, Jolan. I don't know. I don't think they're on this side of the town, but I don't know how to get us there faster.
I'm just going through. I don't have anything that'll help us get faster
Okay,
either.
so which directionals?
Okay, so let me see if because mine will take forever to load this. Y'all went over this way,
Okay,
and they are, well, as far as you know.
so
they
we're
could-
we're literally across the entire length of the ellipsis.
You're around the other side of the city, so I mean that's why I was asking you going north or south to go around if y'all are up this way.
Well, either way, it's going to take us the whole length of the city to get around. Like, I mean,
Right,
there's
I
no,
mean,
there's no way
that's-
around that.
Right, that's the problem with
I don't have another option.
So you're just going to keep going north around the city then?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't.
Death save.
I don't have a. Vipera has no other solutions
18.
here.
Okay.
There you go.
You better just stabilize before we get there, boy. Like I got nothing.
Oh, it's gonna come down to one roll.
Okay, so you're dashing again.
Yeah,
Roll for me again.
I don't really know what else to do.
That's a 3.
Oh,
I told you it's gonna come down to one roll.
So at this point, we're maybe only a quarter of the way around the clock.
Well, it's not a massive city. You've gone about 120 feet. Yeah, you're probably up at maybe the midnight section or the 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
So I mean, you're just
literally another 3 dashes to get anywhere where we could potentially see.
so you're just
Right.
gonna keep moving. Death save.
All right, for all the ducats.
Do not forth to die, breach.
11.
Stable.
You
That's an 11.
stabilize.
Yeehaw.
You stabilize. If not, I was gonna hand you a book and say, look at the reborn stats.
Oh,
Oh lordy.
So.
Keeping on flying.
Yep. So eventually, it's kind of hard to miss a couple missing trees
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of turned up dirt.
Yeah.
A very pissed off hedgehog family, all wearing funny little hats.
Oh, so they're actual hedgehog people.
No, it's just I'm just messing with you.
I was thinking if they're not actual hedgehog people, then that's food.
If you want to try to catch the hedgehogs,
Are they actual hedgehogs, or are they hedgehog people?
He would notice that they are hedgehogs.
That they are hedgehogs with just hats on.
I would like to dive bomb the hedgehogs and attempt to gather food. I have claws, I have teeth, let's go.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack against hedgehogs. Here, preach.
Stand by.
Awaken. Raw hedgehog meat. Actually, we stuck it on a stick, ran to the wall real quick, and ran back.
I didn't roll any of my dice before playing. That will be a 12er. I don't even know. Strength is just +1, so 13.
You miss.
Oh, man.
They scatter.
Damn.
They go off into the underbrush.
Damn. My feral side is showing.
One slightly blue one.
Extra
Blue?
speed.
Blue hedgehog? Blue.
But y'all do see that there is Preach's statue is hunched over his unconscious, crumpled, very hurt form.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to approach the statue and be like, "Hey, we're here now.
Yeah,
Does
we
he
in
need
here.
he need help? He need help?
Statue does this.
Let me heal him, please."
It's not stopping you from doing anything. It's just it.
Can I see any
Not
part
moving.
of?
Yeah, he is literally kind of underneath this thing, almost like it is trying to encircle him, but you can reach him.
Okay.
That I am going to do a cure wounds at 2nd level. Then that's going to be a total of 11. No, wait. Math is hard. That's 12.
Okay.
I gotta find my
And
numbers.
then Joe is going to be like, preach! You okay?
That's too early for a sermon.
Did you clear all of your death saves out now that you've regained HP?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Here's the problem. I've only got 1 2nd level spell, and I need to save that for spiritual weapons. So that's gonna be
No, too early for a sermon. Roll back over. Tell him to go back to.
I'm gonna throw a 1st level cure wounds at you too. Well, I gotta save that 2nd level spell slot. Like, if we're gonna end up in combat before we get a rest, we're screwed. That'll be. Why am I rolling that? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Hey, I'll take 18.
No, I'm sorry. I have no brains. That's a problem right now. So that'll be a 11.
18.
Okay.
That's a good chunk of your health back.
Yeah.
What's your max for future reference?
60.
Okay.
So I'm
Why am
still,
I still the wee bad? Okay.
Wait. Well, what's your armor class?
Not very high. It's like a
Probably higher
16.
than mine. Yeah, that's higher than mine.
Fair enough.
AC is 13.
Yeah.
But as y'all are getting together, what do you do?
We gotta find cover.
Oh, we're not in cover? Look, I even brought some trees.
Joe, one of the trees looks like it moves.
Okay. Let's see.
No, he didn't tell you to roll a save. Don't roll a save without him telling you to roll a save.
That these trees just kind of slowly, just kind of like get away from the edge. Like, I don't trust them.
Okay, you may not trust the trees, but right now they're the only cover we have. Okay? So, you grew up with wolves, right?
Yes.
Alright.
But not that, but yes, that the trees from where I came from did not move or else try to eat you.
Jolan, honey, I'm asking you if you can help us find a place to chill for tonight.
I
I mean, it's early morning, right? Like, it was like 3 o'clock when we got
Yeah,
across.
it is. It might be 4-ish. Like it is. It's
Yeah,
it's so late. It's early.
I can certainly try.
We have to. Hang on a minute. I have one thing that might help. Hang on. That might not help.
Because I'm still really tired, but I'm going to try. Bless you. And plus, then we got to worry about finding us some wares because that is no telling what in the world they had probably used our stuff for firewood or whatever that they was doing.
Does any of us still have the map that we were given by Father Seldom?
Who was it that took it? I know it wasn't Medrid.
I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, it might have been Preacher because I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. Well, if it was Preacher, there's a good chance the map burned up.
Bullshnikes. Okay.
Maybe no.
Do we remember?
I'm going to say this. The DM does not remember which one of you took the map. You could declare who had the map.
Yeah.
I had the map.
There you go. Y'all still have the map.
Okay. So,
Upon reviewing footage later, it turns out we were correct.
maybe not. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the map. I'm gonna be like, all right. There's supposedly 2 other places. One of them's tags. One of them's not. But I don't think we can make it there in the next couple hours without getting killed.
Well, does it look like they're coming after us?
I don't want to stick around to find out if they want to.
Joe, no one's coming from the city. But you
No
do
one is.
hear off in the distance a very familiar.
Somebody's coming. We need to get out now.
All right, let's go.
We want to look for a cave. We want to look for not another tree, please.
All right.
Not hungry.
Is
tree.
it anything I can try to find for us to kind of be up in
Game
any type of
trails,
shelter?
something.
Give me a survival check.
Disadvantage. That one's cocked. Gotta roll that again.
I don't have anything that can
And
help.
then
on
that
those
is
checks.
going to be a 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Man, with disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
High
A natural
roll.
20 and a 15.
I'm going to say it takes you about an hour of moving and searching to find something that could work. You find a old, large, dead tree. More than likely it was a live oak at some point, but you climb it because I mean it's the other trees seem to shift. This one doesn't. As you get up towards this first level of branches, there's a hollow because the tree kind of goes out like this. There seems to be an area that the 3 of you would be able to fit comfortably, maybe comfortably in quotation marks. There's not a way for the statue to get up here.
That there is a spot up here, but then that the statue will have to be somewhere else. Now, do y'all want to use this?
And that's the big thing is Big Mama Jamma is a Big Mama Jamma, so
Yeah.
I mean, we can basically try the best to basically
look
brush her up with just some mud and stuff,
Like a ground blind.
like camouflage.
Does she count as a living creature? Like whatever's hunting us, would they be able to sense her as a life form?
Yeah, she does kind of living creature. But if you,
I'm gonna be saying damn a lot tonight. I can
a
feel
sec.
it.
And then without my components, I can basically give us a little bit more extra
let
stealth.
me check the rules because it might not even be a problem.
aren't you able to dismiss your summon?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it like a familiar situation?
Yeah. So,
Problem is, if we do that and then we need her, how long is it gonna take to get her back?
get it up.
Turns out, she's like, oh, I ain't going back there. I want to stay in the Hall of Statues.
Ouch. But she's so protective. Wouldn't she want to come back and protect her baby?
She's like, I'm over here with Artemis. I'm good.
Right, my food might have just got delivered.
Okay, so it takes me 10 minutes to summon.
Yeah, that would be harmful in a pinch.
It says I can send it back to its plane. Otherwise, it may be summoned again with a ritual.
Your choice. That's y'all's front door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So, what do you guys think?
don't like not having any weapons and only one spiritual weapon left before we get any kind of a long rest.
Right.
I would like the.
Okay,
I would like
I
her
know.
to
Let's
stay.
just get up the tree. We'll have her stay here for the time being. I will take care of it here in just a minute. So, I'm gonna start going up the tree.
Give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna pick him up and carry him up there.
Okay. Well, hold on. This is more than lifting up a halfling.
I'm still like.
Give me a strength check to see if you can pick him up and fly him.
Do you wanna make your check first or not?
You know what? I'm just gonna have her pick me up and fly me.
If I fail, you're climbing on your own. So what am I checking?
No.
It's just a straight
Me and her.
strength check.
She's used to
or-
carrying me around.
That'll be it.
Okay, so you start flying to pick him up. It's been too long of a day.
I keep thinking based on how short he is that he's not a full person.
No, I'm a full person.
Is it deceptive because the halfling mini is like the same size
Yes.
as everybody else?
Yes, but that's
That-
actually the bow, so it's confusing.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have that statue fly me up there.
Okay.
Is there enough space for her to like do a hover drop? At least?
Yeah.
Okay. So we catch you on the way down, you'll be fine. Okay, so
Okay, so I'm up there.
it's wee morning hours.
I am.
You're noticing that still there is no sign of a rising sun.
That's fine.
So
I'm angling for a long rest. I need some spell slots. Like I have no problems with trying to make this a long day's rest.
And as that we are basically getting all up into like position, then as soon as everybody is up in the little cubby, I would like to try to at least see what I can do to try to camouflage it a little bit more.
Okay. Also, thank you to the bots that just followed us.
All right, thank you.
That's creepy.
That didn't. Yes.
Idwit is here. Idwit is everywhere.
New BBEG, everybody.
Ah,
Right.
Idwit is here.
Idwit.
It went.
God, that sounds like something from the Dresden game I'm doing. Like, they've gotten powerful enough to deal with outsiders in the Dresden game, so I have the big bad guy is that which will be,
Nice.
and they've already dealt with that which was and that which is,
I love it.
and they've run in. They don't remember it now, but they ran into that which never was a true outsider lord. They yeeted two bad guys into its maw, and those bad guys ceased to ever exist.
That which never was.
And one of the players is going to be dealing with some severe mental repercussions of staring into the eyes of madness that stared back, and then shooting something down its throat and knocking it backwards.
So I've been trying to play Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. That is it may just be because I'm autistic, but it doesn't make any sense to me how we're supposed to do the puzzles. I'm literally having to work through it piece by piece on a guide, like a cheat guide. I can't do it without it. But I'm loving the story. It's great.
Anyway, so y'all all are gonna give me checks. You're gonna fly up there. Give me an athletics check to get up there.
Okay.
If he fails, I'm gonna pick him up.
That is 4. But that's going to be a 9.
9. You make it about 10 feet up the tree.
Mm-hmm.
How tall do we have to? How high up is our little?
Take
alcove?
6 bludgeoning as you fall on a knot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like you get up about 10 feet, and you see like there's another 20 feet back up. Like you've already climbed up it, but like a piece of bark you had your hand on, and you go back and you land right on this massive knot in a root, dead center of your back.
Oh, I'm going to feel that one in the morning.
So I'm gonna fly back down, pick Jolan up, flying back up.
Okay, so y'all are up there. It's a hollow that's okay. Comfortable for you is one thing.
Right.
There's enough room for the 3 of you to fit up there.
But not comfortably.
I mean, no one's laying down to sleep.
Are there at least like leaning?
It's
leaning
kind of cupped.
boughs?
It's kind of cupped, like
Okay.
because it's a dead oak. So
Like a cup chair?
so you got like where the tree starts to split.
Yeah.
It cups down here a little bit and it's rotted a little bit. So it's not like it's going to give way. It's just spongier. There's some lichen and a little bit of detritus. Probably some dead animals in there. You're gonna probably find dead squirrels.
That's fine.
That's
But it's kind of a cupped area because there's a branch going this way, a couple going this way, a very large one that curves and goes kind of back up. It's almost like this was around originally, like almost like there's probably a sphere here at some point of something that was wrapped around it.
But it is a dead tree.
Dead as that.
Right.
It's like, is there a door in this tree now?
All of a sudden the door opens. Hi, my name's Scary Terry.
Remember that time in high school you forgot your underpants?
All right.
Don't worry, bro. We
You
got
can't blame that laughter on anyone but you.
I know. It's like, you remember that time you forgot your elementary looking at Preacher? No.
Scary Terry does. I was there.
well.
Scary Terry is the Pepperidge Farm of Scary Terry remembers.
So I guess then that we will have to take watches.
Remember when Teddy Ruxpin came out? Scary Terry does.
So,
I can go ahead and then take the first one, so that way then I can just be asleep because.
I'll explain it on break, but Teddy Ruxpin was the Furby before there were Furbies. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
so, Preacher's going to sleep.
As well. Yes.
Okay.
Sleeps. Need rest. Need spells.
Both of y'all roll me a d20, give me a perception check.
A d20. For
Just flat
Okay.
D20.
That'll be a dirty 20.
Okay.
10.
So, 13.
Okay. So, Vipera,
Yeah.
as you're sleeping, you feel yourself picked up from your own body.
Oh, great.
And as you look, there are thorned vines wrapped around your right arm.
My, not the one that's been getting all the damage. My other
No,
one.
your right arm.
Shit.
And they've wrapped around, they've dug in a little bit, take 1 psychic damage.
Great. And this is my out of body eyes seeing this on my body eyes,
No,
or
you're-
my out of body eyes seeing this on my out of body.
Out of your body.
And it was 1 psychic damage.
Yeah, and then you immediately feel yourself pulled with incredible speed through the forest. Limbs are hitting you.
It's a zip line and I don't like it. Okay.
It is. Since we're gonna go ahead and just say we've gone Army of Darkness with this bullshit. It's your Raimi cam of going through the woods spinning. Somebody smacks you in the face and gives you a life-remembering scar that will define your chin for the rest of your life.
I'm not following your metaphors.
Bruce Campbell has a big scar right here. He played Ash in The Evil Dead. The
Okay.
Raimi cam. They put him on a board on the front of a car that was powered by a small golf cart motor, and it spun him in a circle, and the rest of the crew kept hitting him with a tree limb. So the reason Bruce Campbell has this big scar right here is because Sam Raimi, the director, busted Bruce Campbell's chin open. So in Evil Dead 2, there's a lot of blood on Ash. But for the most part, like if it's black blood or green blood, that's if you ever see red blood on Bruce Campbell, there's like a 90% chance that is his actual blood because college film remake.
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough. Continue. I'm ziplining
You're
astrally
zip-line-
through the forest.
Yeah, so take another 2 psychic damage
Of
as you're
course.
just smacking stuff.
Beautiful.
And all of a sudden you're over a set of hills. And these hills,
Like open hills or still forested hills?
open hills,
Ooh.
it looks like fallow fields
Okay.
surround a 2-story, very plain gray clay building.
Okay.
Not quite like Adobe, but it's just this 2-story, almost like the mud itself was pulled up into the shape of a building.
Okay.
And sitting in a chair underneath. Dewey, did you open up the door?
Ooh, he's magic now.
No, it just means that since the weather's cooled off, my latches aren't catching. Dewey, out.
sitting in front below.
3 out.
He's like, I want to go out this way. You said out, you didn't say where. He has you trained so well.
Yeah. Had him for over a decade. That dog remembers multiple presidencies. Probably not.
Right. Open hills, clay building, sitting in the chair out under
A umbrella that looks like the
umbrella?
like an umbrella or a large parasol.
Do I know what an umbrella is?
You think it's some form of leather that is roughly stitched.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Let's try black. Okay. 15.
Okay. There's a couple things you notice about that leather right off. There's a nipple on it, and there's hair, and you're realizing that's humanoid
Yeah.
skin, and underneath it is this large figure sitting in the chair with a massive clay mug.
Okay.
Oh dear, I grabbed the wrong one. Well, little fish, I gotta let you back. I'll see you soon enough, probably. Sorry, Spence, that had a little...
That's fine.
And this, you go flying back and you're in your body.
Do I wake up then?
Yeah, you do. And you get this overpowering, pungent smell of licorice. Just filling your nose. Joe, what was that dirty 20?
Yeah.
God damn it, Chris, stop posting food.
Mm-hmm.
You're as bad. You're gonna be as bad as Region. It's gonna be as bad as Region's Bank.
Alright.
But Medrid likes stew.
I feel like there's gonna be far less clip segments this episode
Yeah.
because there's not Madrid.
Right.
We're too serious now.
So, with your dirty 20,
Mm-hmm.
you notice at the. Did you dismiss your summon, or what'd you do with her?
I moved her away from the area.
Okay. You notice that some of those very large hounds you saw earlier come sniffing around. They look up at the tree. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, thank you. Is that a 14? Yeah, that's a... Oh, wait, 13. Then that'd be a dirty 20 again?
Okay. They don't notice you as you look over the edge. They're just... And then they go off in the direction that he had sent a statue.
It's a good thing she's flying now. The trees, trees are scary.
You're just sitting... She's just up in the air. Like, she doesn't have to rest, does she?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so she's just literally floating above the trees like some stone angel.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
patrolling.
Vipera wakes up with... What is your response?
What just happened? Vipera?
Don't know. Don't want to know.
That those hounds also came by too. I think that I had been on watch. I guess it's somebody else's turn.
I guess I'm awake now. I don't know if that picked up. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I like that. I
Going
guess I'm awake.
I'm about to just go to sleep, but just be wary of just making more movement, because then that the hounds were sniffing around.
I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay, Vipera, give me your perception check.
Yeah. What is that? That's I have 4. Please, girlfriend dice. Alright, 16.
16 total.
Yeah.
Woods.
Woods. Of course it's woods.
You do notice the sun still has not risen.
That doesn't matter. I'm literally sitting here. I'm being as still and silent as possible, barely looking around. Like, if we don't move, they won't see us.
Okay.
At my limit on interactions right now. So, I didn't see any other details about the large figure holding a giant clay mug sitting under an human skin umbrella outside a house in the middle of nowhere who has astral snag abilities. Of course not. Because I am a dumb bitch, apparently. I'm sorry. I don't know why this character is so like this. Continue.
Preacher. I'm not trying to see your character dumb. Sorry.
It's not you, it's the character.
So, what am I doing?
Last watch, so that so your other two companions can complete their rest.
Okay.
Unless y'all want to take like another 4 hours up in the top of a tree without anybody keeping an eye out.
Alright.
I don't think we can risk that mess.
So,
Probably not.
it's perception?
Yeah.
I'll put it this way, it's my dice that are making my character stupid.
Oh, that's an 11.
You don't notice it. Look in that drawer right there for me because I do not have a tree mini big enough for this. Yeah, that one. And I should have that pack of erasers, or that, not erasers, but that pack of markers in there. That came with this map. Alright, let's see if these are garbage or not. Pretty sure they're garbage.
They look garbage.
So, by the way, anybody that buys this map, it was on Amazon. It is a very nice map. It was only about $20.
Do you need assistance?
I may.
Maybe I'm good for something?
I don't have fingernails.
Oh, she doesn't need fingernails. She's a peel.
I couldn't get underneath the edge to peel it. In any case. So put y'all's minis right here in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
So you don't see this happening, so I would like everybody to roll initiative for me.
Bullsh Nikes. 15.
Better than me. It's 4.
Got 22.
There goes my child, just a running. Just a running.
And let me guess, we can't count a rest yet?
No, it's happening at the tail end, so I'm going to allow you to have had your full rest.
His spells! Good God, I need my spells.
That's good.
That's good, at least.
It's my...
But there will be sort of a surprise round.
Okay.
Of course they will.
As
Is that a giant squirrel? Are those giant squirrels?
yes, this is Spencer's fault for giving me these minis last year.
My lady healed up too.
She would be, but she's also quite a distance away, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Giant squirrels.
Somewhat.
Okay. Giant centipedes, giant squirrels. Everything's bigger in Texas.
So they come down. Oh, preach, that's going to be a miss.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's cocked. That's not going to be a miss.
Oh,
preach.
that's not good.
Oh.
So y'all wake up to preach yelling.
My leg, my leg.
And it's luckily for you, minimum damage, so 2 piercing. As y'all wake up to preach having his foot bit into by a squirrel bigger than any of you. It's like a squirrel the size of a very large cow. And then you notice there's a second one.
Dire squirrel.
These are a little bit more than dire squirrels. I think dire squirrels would be the size of a dog.
Yeah.
Super dire squirrels.
Double dire squirrels. Oh no, triple dog dare dire squirrels.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
So you notice them, and they have a sickly green glow to their eyes.
I hate this place.
And Joe, it's going to be Joe, Vipera, squirrels, preacher.
Okay.
Okay. That is
All right.
you.
Oh, it's on me.
Joe
Alright,
Vipera, squirrels preach. Joe Vipera,
So
squirrels preach.
Joe's just gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, okay, then you just came in for breakfast," and then he's about to punch it.
Keep it quiet. Silent fight. Oh,
Not gonna punch it.
no.
Not gonna punch it on that first attack.
You go to boop, and the snoot moves.
Yeah.
No boop snoots.
The second one, that may hit. Let's see, strength is 2, proficiency bonus is 15.
15 will hit.
Okay, and then plus that, y'all just see just the fireflies suddenly just come just out from just somewhere, and then that's gonna be what is just strength is gonna be 2 plus 3 damage total. As these fireflies just start just biting into this thing.
Okay, it's going to use its reaction now that you hit it.
Oh, they have a
I'm sorry, that's a nat 20.
Go ahead.
It kicks you.
Ow.
How can it kick with its front feet? Would that
Because
not be
it's
a
still
punch?
Well, then it punches. Squirrels only punch; they do not kick. So, luckily for you, that is 7 bludgeoning, and give me a strength check.
A strength save or check?
Strength save.
Okay, that's going to be a 21.
Okay, you feel yourself start to lose your footing, but then you just dig in. It's like the squirrel was just trying to pop you out of the tree.
Oh, no you don't, Bouldery.
Vipera.
Okay.
You just watch this squirrel, like, he punched it and then the squirrel tried to punch him out of a tree.
Yeah. I'm gonna crowd up against the limbs behind me so that I'm giving the other people room to do their things, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, by the power of the moon, and cast a spiritual weapon.
By which one?
By the one that, or actually by the one that hit, because I know Jolan's got a little more durability. Okay.
Preach has squirrel teeth.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I need my numbers. +7. Okay. Hey, that's a 24.
Nice. Use the squirrel to attack the squirrel.
Okay.
Hey, yes. Yes, we are
Cupcakes.
missing a person, Cupcakes, that
We
they
are.
are enjoying food.
Yeah,
down south.
they're in New Orleans enjoying food.
9.
9.
9 force damage. Or whatever damage it is.
Okay.
Yeah, force damage.
Okay.
That's all I got, really.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay. Squirrel's turn. Joe.
Okay,
That's not gonna hit.
okay.
Preacher does a 13 matches, doesn't it?
Yeah, on the nose.
Another minimum damage, so another 2 piercing.
I'm sorry, it's been 3 weeks since I last did this. The spiritual weapon is a bonus action, and so I should have had another action. I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I have no brain.
Okay.
It's alright.
Do you want to do anything real quick?
I would like to ready a cure wounds for for Preach.
Whenever Preach starts looking real bad.
Yeah, well, like as soon as I have an opportunity to jab
But
him.
you
in
can
the
jab
back.
him,
I'm at 56 out of 60.
but at
I
the same
didn't-
time,
I didn't want to mess
spiritual
up the
weapon is a
turn
leveled
economy.
spell and cure wounds is a level spell, so you can't.
Is that how that works?
You can't do 2 leveled spells. Like it could be a
Okay.
cantrip and a leveled spell.
I got you. Hang on a minute then.
Hit him
That's
with a cantrip.
that's what I didn't know. Okay. No, my cantrips are all I can do that one.
I'm surprised there's not like a 2 HP cantrip.
Oh,
That would be
on
abused
the,
to hell, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I spared the dying as a cantrip. I would like to toll the dead on the squirrel that I just hit, because
Okay.
that is a ranged action.
18.
Yeah. You got it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright.
That was the worst dog, like the worst horn ever. Off the distance.
Oh, great.
Whoa!
I summoned a hound.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a look at these again because they weren't not catching a while back. I'm sure it's just contraction with it getting colder. Not that we ever close these doors anyway, except for this.
Yeah. So, another minimum damage is fine. My turn?
Yes.
Good.
Uh,
Angry giant squirrels.
I am, gonna roll up my sleeves. I'll show you how we did it back in seminary. And Ray of Frost.
Then you're going what?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So you got rolled a hit.
Yep. No. That's a 1.
Just
We need
Hey,
a
come here.
barricade.
come here. Come here. Show everybody your jammies.
Oh,
Those are a peak adorables.
Hey, give me a hug. Are you getting ready for bed? Nah. It's not bedtime. What do you want? No, I don't think we're doing iPad tonight. Go ask mommy.
And close the door behind you, kiddo.
Close the door, please.
Close the door. It's
Wee.
only 6:44, so yeah, it might be iPad time. Well, I'll give it to him when we take a break here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry, it's also my child has picked up the habit of sucking his lips. So when he came back from my parents, it's just red all around here. I was like, I looked at my parents. What happened? He's been sucking his lips or just covering it with chapstick. I'm like, every time I send him back to you, it comes back with something else. Like, what happened here? So he sat on the brush and kept playing his iPad and didn't pick it up. So now he has, he had so many tiny bruises in the shape of the hair bristles of like one of those, like silicone brushes. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
So, you tried that. We're back to the top round with Jeff.
Okay, that would you allow me to, because that for the spell that I want to use, it says that a living fleece. So would you allow me to use one of my fireflies as the component for this?
Sure.
Okay, so I am just going to like look at this squirrel. I'm going to be like, alrighty then, let's see how well you deal with the fire poison. And I needed to do a con save as I cast infestation.
19.
Oh.
Dang it. Let's see, does it take half damage?
It's alright.
It's not alright. We're gonna get killed
Nope.
by giant squirrels in
No,
this tree.
it doesn't take anything. So
And then we're gonna
I'll
get
be like,
hunted.
well, that's all I got. That was
See,
a
I
good
wish the
shot.
squirrel minis were a little bit more terrifying. They're just kind of adorable.
They are adorable, but they're also
should have,
terrifying
like,
because
the
they're giant
face splits
squirrels.
open.
Oh god.
Okay, Vipera.
Yeah. I'm once again swinging with the spiritual weapon on the same one.
Okay.
Why don't fix it if it's not broke. It might be broke. 21.
21 hits.
Yeah. And then it's Aider, right? Aider from Decatur. That'll be 12 total
Nice.
damage.
And that's the one next to
Next to Preach.
Dewey. Vincent, close the door, buddy. You left the dog in here. That's cool.
Dog just wants to chill.
Dewey's like, I'm good.
Okay.
That squirrel is not looking good.
Okay.
Like, that squirrel really not looking good.
What I would like to do is I would like to can I reach around Preach to touch the squirrel in its face?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to inflict wounds on that squirrel.
You can do that because you did not just cast. Who's the end of the table?
This is
Yep.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah, he's by us.
That'll be a 21 again.
Yep.
And then it's 3d10. So that looks like 13. Good! Squirrel gone. I'm going to...
You are now all covered in squirrel blood and guts.
That's fine. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon to the next squirrel for next time.
No good.
Pass turn.
I mean,
Okay, that squirrel is recontemplating some life choices. But,
Good.
let's see. You watch as it
So that's the fight, right?
That's the fight, right?
We got a soundtrack now.
No, it's my mother trying to call.
Soundtrack.
So,
to our lives.
Preacher, I need you to make a strength save as y'all watch this thing. Its neck seems to elongate.
Oh no! What?
Wait, the squirrel that's
19.
19. Let's see. So that's it. Rolled a 19 with a +2.
the squirrel that's by Jolan is
Yes.
giraffe necking to bite Preacher.
It's only 5 feet, and this is a large creature. So you watch as its neck seems to extend. It bites you on the side. You don't take any damage, and then it's going to start running back up the tree branch.
Do we get opportunity? Or we don't have any.
Joe can because Joe can punch.
My spiritual weapon doesn't get attack of opportunity.
No.
I remember that from
But that's
Morteweld.
going to
Joe.
be a 12.
12. 12 barely hits.
Get it, smack it on the ass as it runs
So
away.
then
Teach
that's
it how
going to be.
It's already gonna run away.
So
Doesn't
then
matter.
that's going
Smack
to
it
be 2
again.
plus 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. It's still up and going, and you watch as this thing goes up the limb and starts disappearing into upper foliage about 25, 30 feet above you,
With me.
with you in its mouth.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
it took.
wait.
Wait, I missed that it
It
grabbed.
grabbed him.
Oh, pursuit.
Pursuit?
Okay,
Pursuit?
okay, do either of y'all have... Well, you have wings, so you can fly and pursue.
Right.
You don't have a climb speed, do you?
I'm
I don't have a climb speed.
gonna pick up a Jolan, but I want to bring my spiritual weapon with, but it can only move 20 feet
Right.
at a time.
Yeah, I think so. So it's Scooty Pup Jr.ing its way
Right.
behind you. But you're going to move 30 feet up. Both of y'all give me, let's see. Well, that's the squirrel's turn, so it's your turn. You're being carried in this squirrel's mouth.
Yep.
I missed that it had grabbed him. We thought it just.
I thought it just
turned
bit him
tail.
too.
That's why I had competing strength.
So. Yeah, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost again on it.
Okay, you're at disadvantage because that is a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
You don't have anything that's like touch damage?
That's a very good question. I don't think so.
What spells do you got?
My attacking cantrips, Ray of Frost and Sacred Flame.
Give Sacred Flame a go.
Sacred Flame is... It has
It's
to make
also-
a save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, it has to make a save. That's if you make a ranged attack on something that's right up next to you, it's a disadvantage. This is still it just having to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sacred Flame, I guess.
That is a 16.
On the nose.
So y'all just watch as somewhere up in the light and the branches. Joe, y'all are going. I mean, you're using your turn to
Yeah.
grab him and take him up, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
and bringing my spiritual weapon as close behind as I can.
Okay, so y'all are going to be a little bit behind that because Joe, you're just going to allow her to pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I wanted to give me a con save if I can see it.
You cannot see it through the foliage.
Okay. What do I got to
Because in turn order, you
Right.
first, then I pick you up and run. So.
Right. I am going to prepare infestation as just a hold action. So as soon as I see the squirrel,
Okay.
then shoot that off.
Okay, and then your turn, you're picking him up,
We
which
tally
is your
over.
action, moving.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, and then 20 feet bonus action.
Right.
So as y'all go up, y'all can start to see the tail on the squirrel. So it needs
Con save
17.
beats it. It beats that 15.
All right.
So
I'm gonna say stop using the infestation because it seems like it's not working.
and then y'all watch as the squirrel continues to disappear up further up this. Like you're starting to realize this oak tree is absolutely massive, but it's then going to do an athletics check. Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's a 1. So, y'all watch it disappear. You hear a branch shifting, and then you watch it and Preacher still in its mouth falling over to the side of you. Preacher, y'all are taking what seems like probably 120-foot fall because the squirrel didn't do so good on that athletic. It rolled a nat 1 on its athletics.
Preach.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
y'all are like going up, and all of a sudden,
Is that anime statue gonna come in?
statue.
It's like by the time turnover rolls
Where
around,
is she?
I mean, if it's dashing and you send it as far away as you made it sound like last night, it's probably not getting back before combat's done.
Yeah, even at a speed of 80.
I mean, you made it sound like you sent it off.
Not that far off. Just
you did say you
away
sent it
from
above
us,
the
but,
canopy.
Yeah.
above the canopy, but around the general area, not to kind of
I thought you made it sound like it was further off. But I mean, also
No.
navigating back through the canopy is going to take a second.
Yeah. Okay. So she's not close. She's not close.
But it's your turn now as y'all are falling, and you're still in this thing's mouth, and it's taking you down with it.
Okay, if he stays in its mouth, then the squirrel acts as a body cushion.
Somewhat, but we're still talking 120 feet of falling. So that's.
But that's body cushion.
That's a D6 for every 10, so that's 12D10 or 12D5. Sorry, D6. D6. There we go. I know dice. 5-sided dice. Just fall one of these off. God, 5-sided dice would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Oh, what can I do to save?
Dewey, do you want back
I
out?
don't think turn order's gonna help here because by the time it gets back around to me, you've already fallen beyond what I could reach with my 30-foot fly speed. And even then, there still need to be a strength check to get you out of the squirrel's mouth to do any kind of assist, and then we're both kind of half-speed falling. I don't think I'm any help here.
What do you think?
I mean, that with.
I mean, sheer math
I
says
mean,
it can't be
that-
done.
I can try to see if my swarm can try to move you out of it, but that's going to
So-
be
Can the
difficult.
swarm do that?
Can
Yeah,
I try
I have 3 options.
So I got two questions.
Yes.
So one, can I try and get out of
You
the
can
squirrel's
move a
mouth?
target.
Yeah,
with
you
a
can, give me a,
strength
you can
save,
do a contesting
15
strength
feet,
check.
or else
But
that I
I'm
can
gonna do this
deal
only
damage.
if I can like jump off of the squirrel towards the tree.
I mean, that you'd have to give me another roll to see if you pull that off.
Okay, but it's something that you allow me to try and do.
Yes.
Okay, so
It needs Carmex happens before it changes. Yep.
I'm gonna try and break free.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to roll?
Strength.
All right,
Ooh.
16.
8.
All right, now I am going
Squirrel
to
starts screaming and you're able to claw
try to do
free.
some parkour off this
Okay.
squirrel.
Give me
Jump
athletics.
back onto the tree. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you're going to break free, launch off of its hairy chest, and slam into the side of this branch. And you're going to slide chest first, and like you grab onto it. You're gonna take some damage because
It's better than the alternative, which is 12d6.
How far down the tree from us is he then?
16 fire damage.
Fire.
Fire?
I don't know. He gets basically road rash down his
Oh,
chest.
tree burn, like carpet.
Like carpet burn, rope burn, like that. All I can
That's
think of-
fire damage.
That's fire damage.
Okay.
So you do that, and he's about 30 feet below y'all on the branch.
Still clinging or still sliding?
Slides and comes to like a hold. Screeches, you look down, there was a branch sticking out just yay far that if you kept sliding, it would have gooched you.
Oh.
Okay, so we can see him though.
Yeah, he's below y'all, and y'all watch the squirrel just.
Gone. Okay.
Splat.
It's not a flying squirrel. You just eventually. Boom,
Ouch.
and then you watch his hounds descend upon the giant
Oh.
squirrel's carcass.
Okay, so this is a problem because we know that I'm not good at picking him up, but I don't really. I'm gonna lean over the edge a little bit. Like I put you down now.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over the edge a little bit. I'm like, how far away is your angel?
I mean that. How are you looking?
Can you hold on? Because like here's my dilemma. If I go to try to grab him, we may both plummet and get hounded.
I mean, but
And you're holding Joe.
does she
I've
just
put Joe
send
down
you
on the branch
Okay.
beside me.
So, your angel just kind of descends, like breaking some tree branches. The hounds look up at you, and as y'all look down at them, because like you've only seen these things. I mean, it's almost like it's just pre-dawn or twilight level of light. Like this is the most light you've seen in the sky since you've been here. It's still cloudy, with the exception of that occasionally you see the moon. But as you look down and there's a glimpse on their faces, these hounds don't have a canine face. In fact, I need all of you to give me a wisdom check.
Oh,
Check, not
check.
save.
You have advantage being a halfling because you can't be frightened easy.
Oh, that is true, ghost-wise.
So it's a check, not a save.
Sorry, it's a save. Sorry, it's a save.
Save.
Good thing I did have advantage. 'cause that was
14.
14.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, you're good.
That's an 8.
Oh,
Okay, I'm marking those. Y'all eat. Mark
Wait.
one more.
is he looking down from
I'd say no. I'm
like you're?
Okay.
death gripped on the
So-
tree.
Okay, well then, don't worry about that then. As you look down, Vipera, take another mark.
Did I get any marks last game?
You're sitting up, by my count, you're sitting at 4.
I don't think you were telling us last game whether we were taking marks. You were marking them down, so I still normally.
So
have them.
all of these were up against friends, so I could have been technically rolling with advantage on
So
them.
I'm-
No, this is frightening from
Okay,
them. The rest of
gotcha.
these is just, you basically
Oh, gotcha.
just stared into the maw of madness and
Right.
terror.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
as you look at these hounds, Vipera, something just twists wrong because as you're looking at them, you see multiple faces fusing into one and then melding back. And then as the hound barks, for lack of a better term, you watch as its mouth opens
Hi.
like a flower blossoms to this just chasm maw of teeth with a bluish green orb towards the bottom that occasionally a tongue lips out or lashes out at and just and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Yay.
We'll be back.